You know that feeling, right? You're staring at a list of words, just trying to force them into your brain. Well, today we're going to toss out the flashcards and do something way more powerful. See, our brains aren't really built for random lists. They're wired for stories. So we're taking 10 simple words and weaving them into an unforgettable narrative. Ready to see how it works?
It sounds like a pretty big ask, doesn't it? Building a whole story, with a beginning, a middle, and an end using just 10 little words? Well, that's exactly the plan. And you're about to see just how powerful a simple story can be for making things actually stick.
Okay, so every story needs a starting point. This first part of our tale is all about setting the scene and kicking off a brand new adventure.
So picture this. You've got a free hour, just 60 minutes all to yourself. It's the perfect little window to just escape from the everyday. And that's where our story sparks to life, with the decision to use this hour for a little adventure.
So what are we going to do with that hour? Simple. We're going to go for a hike, a nice long walk out in nature. And just like that, the first action is taken. We're not just sitting around thinking about it, we're on the move, heading out into the great outdoors. But listen, this isn't just about getting from point A to point B. The real goal here is to explore. We're not just staring at our feet on the trail. We're actively looking around, learning about this place, taking it all in. The adventure is officially on.
All right, let's dive into the next chapter of our journey. Now that we're out on our hike, it's time to really engage our senses. What do we see? What do we smell? Let's find out.
As you're walking, a really unique scent hits you, and that's our next word, smell. You know how a certain smell can just instantly ground you in a moment? It's such a powerful sense. So, what is it that you're smelling?
The air smells salty. You can almost taste it on your tongue. Just that one detail paints the whole picture, doesn't it? It suggests we're probably hiking somewhere near the ocean, adding this really rich atmospheric layer to our story.
So you follow that salty breeze, and the trail opens up into a clearing, and you see something totally unexpected. A patch of these big, round orange things. A field of pumpkins. And bam! It gives our story this really specific, memorable image. Salty air and a pumpkin patch? Kind of a weird combo, but definitely unforgettable.
An adventure is great for sure, but it's often way better when it's shared. So this next part of our story brings in another character and focuses on the moments we create with other people.
And here's the little twist. You're not on this hike alone. You're experiencing all of this together with someone. See, it's not a solo journey anymore. It's a shared experience. Isn't it amazing how just one word can completely change the whole feel of the story? So as you're both looking at these kind of funny-shaped pumpkins, you just start laughing. Loudly. It's not a quiet little chuckle. It's one of those big, noisy laughs that just echoes on the trail. That one word captures a perfect moment of pure joy and connection. Okay, our day is starting to wind down, and the story is coming to a close. This final section adds a little bit of reflection and a little hint of real-world responsibility.
While you're walking back, one of you says, this hike is way better than the last one we did. That word introduces a little comparison and reflection, and it gives the whole adventure real meaning and value.
And finally, you check the time. You got to get back because you have an appointment with the vet. Hey, maybe the dog you were hiking with needs a checkup. And just like that, this final word connects our little escape back to the rest of our day, and our story is complete. So we did it. We took 10 separate words and actually wove them into a single story. They're no longer just a list, right? They're now a powerful toolkit that you can use to create your own stories. Let's just quickly recap. We started with an hour to hike and explore. We engaged our senses with a salty smell and a pumpkin. We shared a moment together, laughing loudly. And we decided it was a better day before a trip to the vet. It's pretty cool how each word just logically flows into the next, isn't it?
So, now it's your turn. We've shown you one possibility, but there are countless other stories hidden inside these 10 words. This is the real power of story. It transforms learning from a task into a genuine adventure. So the only question left is, what story will you tell?